action and creeps and crazy stuff on this screen. Thank you very much for coming out all week long because because one of the great things about being able to host all the directors and actors during this week is just the comments and the compliments that they pass on to you guys in the audience. Because without you guys, this festival wouldn't exist at all. You guys show these films and everyone involved in them just so much love. And you know you've done your job well when directors come up to you and go, especially from overseas, not from North America, and they're like, "Can we move to Toronto?" Yeah. And I gotta thank you guys. It's also really fun because so many times we get people who aren't really the directors or usually the producers and the handlers of the actors, and they don't realize what Midnight Madness is about. I'm like, no one's going to be there at midnight. No, people will be there at midnight. Well, no one's going to be there for the Q&A. No, people will be there for the Q&A. And that's happened several times this week, obviously with the cast of Super. They were really impressed by you guys. So thank you so much for coming out and making this program really special, because everyone talks about it. And I'm always asked, why is this different than the rest of the festival? What makes this so special? I'm like, you know what? Wait, no. But it's really, I try and show films which are fun. First and foremost, are fun. I try and throw pretentious art films out the window and just entertain. And I think we've done that several times this week. And you guys, now we've had the various different genres of films, and now we're going to the dirty mean streets of Hong Kong for Fire of Conscience. Dante Lamb's Fire of Conscience. Unfortunately, Dante Lamb, for those, how many people, okay, Dante Lamb is a relatively new filmmaker in Hong Kong, but he kind of burst on the scenes a number of years ago with a film called Beast Cops, and then most recently he did one called Beast Stalker. Check out Beast Stalker. There's a scene in that involving a car crash will make you never want to drive in a car ever again. And he's become easily one of the most promising names in Hong Kong action cinema. Potentially, he's the guy who's going to take over from the throne of John Woo and Johnny To. But as a result, he's really busy, so he's in the middle of shooting his new film. He just finished one just recently called Stool Pigeon, but we were able to get Fire of Conscience here to share with you guys, and I think the sound system in here is going to rock with this. And that's the thing, when I see films, I'm like, I'll see them on video projectors, like in little small theaters, and I'm like, what's this going to sound like in a Ryerson? So anyways, I hope you enjoy Fire of Conscience. A couple of people that I have to thank. Well, first of all, let's hear it for our projectionist, Joe Calvano. Joe Calvano in the booth! This week he's done a remarkable job. And also to our tech god, Yorgo. Where's Yorgo? Yorgo's right over here. Yorgo is the guy who sits beside the directors, and if they say louder, he turns it up louder. If they say sharper, he turns it up sharper. And the sound system in this cinema tonight, or for this week, has just kicked. So thank you very much, Yorgo. And thank you to Louise, and thank you to Dan, and everyone else here at the Ryerson who's been great. We have more repeat screenings of other Midnight Madness films tomorrow, concluding at the end of the day. If you missed it last night at 9 o'clock tomorrow, the Scotiabank is Stakeland. So be sure to check out Stakeland. Jim Nickel Stakeland, and Jim Nickel, the director, and his actor will be there. They're staying until the very end. And outside of that, how many people here have been to Bell Lightbox? Check it out, because there's some amazing stuff going on there all year round, and I will be doing something at Nuit Blanche from 7 o'clock at night until 7 in the morning called Grindbox. Wow. Use your imaginations on that one. And also with Vincenzo Natali, Toronto's on Vincenzo Natali, the director of Splice, we're compiling, we have a double bill of Mario Bava's, a 35mm print of Mario Bava's Planet of the Vampires from the 1960s, on a double bill with Alien, And on top of that, we'll be announcing it probably in around 2 weeks' time. I'm going to be assembling a series of midnight screenings over the Halloween Friday and Saturday. So, okay. Thank you to the festival's lead sponsor, Bell, our major sponsors, RBC and Blackberry, and to our major public supporters, the Government of Ontario, Telefilm Canada, and of course, the City of Toronto. You guys! Thank you! Thank you to our many supporters for their generous donations to our annual campaign and the TIFF Bell Lightbox campaign. And a big thanks to the people who keep on coming back, no matter how much weirdness we put out on this screen. Cineplex Entertainment and Space, the sponsors of Midnight Madness. This film is eligible for the Cadillac People's Choice Award, but more importantly, this film is eligible for the Cadillac People's Choice Midnight Madness Award, and we'll be announcing that tomorrow at noon. I'm really curious to see what's going to win this year.
Super!
Alright, so what I'm getting here, I think the main contenders are Super, Butcher Chef of the Swordsman, and Steakland. What about Fubar 2? It's going to be tough. Alright, we want to thank Media Asian Distribution for providing us with this film. We want to remind you to please turn off your cell phones, Blackberries, and cameras and put them away. Recording of this film is not permitted. Please note, as part of our anti-piracy security measures, night vision technology may be in use during this screening. Alright, it's time to go on to the main streets of Hong Kong, where there's battles between cops and gun runners. Just wait till you meet Dante Lamb and his beautiful little action set pieces. Alright, fire up!